Everyone, what's up? Dman77gaming here. We are back with a video that doesn't happen quite often. So, this will be an interesting little video. Ooh, let me turn this down real quick. Welcome to Fire Island. This is what I call Fire Island. Maybe you know the hidden secret of Fire Island. But I want to go in here and look at the park overview first. I want to ride Pirate Cove. Everyone seems pretty happy, actually. So this is my theme park. A lot has changed from the last time I did a video on it, especially all these trees. These trees didn't exist. So if we go ahead and just walk in, we used to have more stars, unfortunately. We don't. This has now been fully completed, decked out with decor and everything. You can get a sneak peek of what's going on in the background right there, because there's been a lot. Handicap. And then we have these have been blocked out for some ungodly no reason. So this is no longer not roofed. It's got a roof to it, sort of. But, yeah, there's been a lot of changes to this. Go ahead and continue. The whole rail system has also been updated, too. We've added more coasters and stuff that you guys have not seen. But I will show you a quick brief. So this is pretty much the same right here for the most part. Nothing's really changed a whole lot till you get over here. And then over here, there's been some slight changes in here. The rail system is different. I think really that's the only biggest difference is the rail system. Maybe the layout's a little different too. And then over here, this is another huge difference, is this ride right here. We've added more decorations to this ride. The track itself is the same, but the decorations itself have different. There's more fire, more lights, more fury to this ride is what we've added. More just in the moment kind of deals. So that's what we've added to this ride. Nothing too special, but it kind of hyped it up just a little more. We've also completely did this so it's not just sand now. It's now a decked out, decorated area, so that's finally done. We've added more of these. These used to not be here. It used to just be blank. Now it's there. More just decorations and all. Kind of covered this up a little bit. This ride has completely changed in itself. A lot more decorations, a lot more activities in this ride. So we made this ride a whole lot better. Added more decorations. That's the biggest part over here, is adding more decorations and making it more in the moment kind of deal. Is what we've done to this. So it should be coming up soon. There we are. So we've done a lot. We've updated this ride a lot. Done a fantastic job. So we've added this chain. There's a couple glitchy spots, but that's okay. I think you hit your head on this chain. No, you don't. It's perfect. So we've added all these neat little things to it. This is where you hit your head. We've added so much. Makes it feel like you're actually in this now, in the Pirate's Cove now. So we've added a lot to it. We have also added more trees. We've tried to make it to where you don't see as much. So we've added these trees right here. And then really this is the only area that I couldn't block out. So you can kind of see the behind the scenes work. We took things out of this ride because this portion we took things out. And we changed it to that. We took all the snow and garbage out. Then we added this. And then this is completely the same. So, that ride actually got updated. It looks awesome. And then we completely tarnished this ride. So, we closed it all down. It's currently being worked on. And it's kind of a disaster. Not gonna lie, this is kind of a disaster of a ride, to be honest. I'm trying to make this worth something. I'm trying. I'm really, really trying to do something with this. But it's become a disaster and a half. And so, as you can see, one of the scenes here, I want to do more to this ride. It's just been. Let me turn this on so you guys can see. I want to do more to it. It's just been an absolute challenge to get this ride to work out for me. So that's where we're at right now. over here. When it comes to the water section, that's where we're at, and we've done a fantastic job. So right now I'm just kind of collecting money, kind of showing you guys what has updated, get you guys updated back to where it's been. Nothing has changed with this ride. It's still one of my favorite rides that I've ever made. Nothing has changed to it. This ride is completely different too. We went and re-updated this one, added more decorations to the inside. They're leaving trash everywhere. So this ride has completely changed. The inside of it, this whole ride, I think we ended up redoing the entire track system. It's still a little pirate themed to an extent, so it's more death and destruction in a way. But this ride has completely changed as well. Now the lights are the same, but the whole roller coaster itself, it's a different roller coaster in all. So we'll go ahead and get in this, and then you can see the sneak peek of what we got going on in the back. I've made this a kid section again, so we've got that going on, and you can see I've added the trees and stuff. This is the same do not enter. I think this is the same for the most part too. Yeah, it is a little bit. The crystals weren't there. This is a faster coaster as well. And then I've used this coaster as a filler, basically, to fill up this gap that I had. So I ended up using that and filling it up. Ended up turning out pretty good for the most part. But you get more wet on it too. But that's kind of the biggest. That's kind of it. Okay. So pretty big changes to that one. And then back here, we've added more decorations back here. This has completely, well, I don't know if it's, well, it's been updated. I'll say that ain't been completely done. This train station is opened for the most part. It's okay as a train station. It's okay. Not my best work, that's for sure. Back here still closed. You still have that. I've opened this up to the public now. And this is still closed. We have, and then, you know, the big water fountain that's going to go here. You know, how much is it to buy that? 80? We're going to go ahead and buy that while I'm sitting here collecting money. There's a tram system. It actually doesn't stop there anymore. It's completely closed down. I think that's the only train. How are there trash out here when nobody's allowed over here? It's questionable. And then this is a ride that I've opened up. It's based for racing. It's a racing ride. It needs to be updated. I just ended up putting in the tracks. It needs to be finished as well. There's a lot of projects that I've started but I've not finished in here. So the detail, nitty-gritty details is what I'm missing right now out of this one. But it's very fast. So you will knock your brain off with this one. So super fast. That one's going to be an interesting ride. This is going to be a wooden roller coaster eventually. I don't know when I'm going to finish it. I'm kind of wanting that one to be done. I want this ride and this ride to open up at the same time. And then I want this area, that area, that area to open up at the same time. This is going to go... This ride is probably going to match up back here a little bit and take off this space. And then we've got all this we can use, all that we can use, and then all that we can use. And then we'll have a filler right here, probably like a right around here, and it's going to be filling this part in. So that's a plan for later down the road. But that's where we're at right now. The portion we're going to be doing in this video is this back here I want to get done. And that's what we're going to be mainly focused on while making some money while we go. So this is going to be open to the public this is the next part that's going to be open to the public is right here, and it is a massive expansion, as you can see. Kind of kept the mountainy right here and kind of moved it over and had more fire. Oh, this is new too. The spotlights and the fire and stuff, this is all new. So I kind of kept that and moved it over a little bit. So, and made this little pond waterfall thing. And that's kind of where we're at. I've made it brick. I don't know how I like it brick. I haven't decided the design for this just yet. We're kind of working where we're at. So, we've laid down most of the groundwork for the most part. We just need to add the details, nitty-gritties, walking paths, kind of design it a little more. We're going to have this one. This seems like a very interesting ride. So we have this. We've got this open, and then it's going to kind of come around and then around this building and go over. And then we're going to have some shops and bathrooms over here. This is going to be another shop and bathroom location. And then it's going to end off right there. And then we're going to have it kind of walled around. So that's kind of the design that we've got right now. We can actually go ahead and wall it. I've been using these a lot. These trees have been fantastic. So this is kind of where we're at when it comes to the nitty-gritties. Not what I meant to do. Love that I can do that. Not what I meant to do. Okay. So that should be enough to pull back and then add some stuff in the back, make it more poppy. To make it pop a little more. So many messages. So that's kind of where the design is. And then we're going to open, this whole thing's going to open all at once. For the most part, you know, maybe not. Maybe the part of the, we could open it probably to like right there. See back there. So, and then this is what we need to finish off as well. This is going to be a bathroom welcome center, kind of in a way. Which this is going to take a lot. Getting this built is going to be interesting. And then going down here, so this is where the whole tram system is now. You can see it actually right there. So we've added these fences so nobody can go back here. Alright, so now how do we do this? This is going to be quite a... We're obviously going to add... I think, what kind of fences do we want? Because I know we can have... I'd almost say these right now. Going to add these kind of fences. I feel like there should be 2 doors to this. Make it 2 doors, actually. Yeah. Now, I've thought about kind of running around like color coding a little bit. Damn. To be chain right there. I feel like you have to complete the vibe that you're trying to go for right here. You have to make it completely chained. So that'll work well. I like this portion, what we've done to it. I think this is completely finished. I need to make this even. I could see us doing concrete right here, just all the way down. Concrete. This could be concrete because the way this is set up. I don't mind doing this brick. But let's make this concrete. So you're going to go into planks right here. Concrete right here. Brick. Plank. This is all over the place, but alright. I don't mind this being brick. What do we have on the other side? Cobblestone. We could easily do cobblestone, but I want it to be different, so we'll go brick. I wouldn't mind having this brick. So we could do like kind of like this actually. Okay, hold on. Entrance is gonna be right here. It's silly to do an exit. Let's do brick, brick, brick. Okay. We need some layering here real quick. There's a lot of stuff. There's some chunks that are missing. Okay, so we have right here. Come right in. For brick, I feel like the fence should be different too. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm fine with this. This can get removed and become that, because that's kind of odd. So do that. So that'll become the teacups. I like this entrance so far. It's not too bad. So we've got that section, this. We need to do stuff with right here. We could expand it to the wall, which is possible. It wouldn't be a bad idea, expanding it to the wall. Having it go straight to right here. Instead of just chunking all this off. Makes sense. It's kind of weird to chunk it off like that. It's weird. So we'll do that. I'm going to expand this. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments how we looking. If you have any ideas, let me know. I'm very open to ideas. I hope there's no point to... Now for the path, it's got to be brick though. Okay. Not too shabby. We can do stuff with this wall too. I don't think we can make any dents though. No, definitely not. We could almost make it where you could watch them go through. That would be really cool, actually. Like right here. That would be pretty neat, actually. We could put something in there like lights or stuff. That would actually be pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that would be pretty neat. I like that idea. So this side, the front stretch is done. I like where we're at with this front stretch. We need to add more stuff here. This is definitely going to be an added section right here. We need pizza, whatever the fuck that is. What is that? Ice cream, cotton candy, popcorn, soft drinks in the middle. Because it makes sense. I mean, why did we not add that? Okay. I like this section too. This is a pretty good section right here. So you come off and then bam, you're in this. And then you can kind of go down the row. And having the pirate ship at the end works out pretty good. So you'll come through here. We've got to fill this section up and do a lot with that. We can add more seats and stuff actually right here. I don't think that'll get in the way of the path. Hopefully not. Okay. That'll work. I like what we've done with this. This is working pretty good. So we got this section done. Oh, I noticed. These are different bricks. The Legacy are different. What kind of bricks are these compared to? They're different brick. Are they? They are. Or they're just put down wrong. Okay, that's a little. I see what the issue is. You notice that? I didn't. It took me a second to notice it. Never knew that. How interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. I had never even noticed. I don't have to do this again. Okay. Alrighty, well, I'm going to end the video here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and peace out.